The rain was relentless that night, not the kind that soothes, but the kind that warns. Inside tavern, the fire burned low, and voices fell into uneasy silence, as if something unseen had already entered before the door ever moved. Then it happened. The door opened without a sound. No bell, no knock, only wind pushing through the frame, followed by a man who stood still for a moment, covered in dust that did not belong to roads, but to something far older. No one greeted him. No one dared. There was nothing unusual in his face, but his eyes carried weight, the kind you only see in someone who has survived what should have ended them long ago and never truly returned. He said nothing at first, asked for no drink, and moved slowly across the room before sitting far from the fire. The light barely reached him, and somehow that felt right, as if the warmth no longer belonged to him. When he finally spoke, the room seemed to tighten around his voice. He said, "Do not seek the marble. Do not seek the light. Because there is a place where silence does not comfort. It consumes everything it touches." He told us he thought he had found a hidden city with ivory gates glowing under the moon and walls untouched by time. It looked perfect, untouched, like a promise waiting to be claimed by those who dared to enter. He told us he thought he had found a hidden city with ivory gates glowing under the moon and walls untouched by time. It looked perfect, untouched, like a promise waiting to be claimed by those who dared to enter. There were no birds, no insects, no sound of life at all. Only the wind moved through the city, constant and cold, as if it had replaced everything else, as if it had become the only thing still allowed to exist. He said he was not alone when he entered. Others came with him, friends, travelers, men who laughed before crossing the gates. One by one, they disappeared, not into darkness, but into a silence that erased them completely. Doors closed on their own, without force or warning. There were no screams, no struggle, only absence. He said the stones heard everything, and the shadows remembered, even when no one else could. Then he spoke of a table, set as if waiting for guests. Bread shaped perfectly until touched, turning instantly to stone. Wine resting in golden cups, bitter and wrong, like something that should never be consumed. And still, he said, it looked beautiful. That was the trap. A fragment of something terrible, hidden beneath the appearance of perfection. A piece of hell, carefully wrapped in the illusion of something divine. He warned that there are roads no map will ever show, paths hidden for a reason. Not to protect the place, but to protect those who might find it. Because some discoveries are worse than never knowing at all. Then he paused, and the fire cracked behind us, sharp and sudden. No one moved, no one spoke, as he said that the last man who leaves that place does not truly leave, not in the way we understand. Silence filled the room again, heavier than before. He stayed only until the first light of dawn, and when the morning came, he was gone, leaving no sound behind, no trace, only an empty chair where he once sat. Some say he still wanders, alive in body, but hollow within, because whatever he lost inside that city was never returned. Some things, once taken, are not meant to come back. So remember this. Stay close to the fire, drink your wine, and do not chase what waits beyond the mist. Because there are places in this world that were never meant to be found. If you made it this far, you have already heard more than most should. Next week, a new story will be told, darker than this one. So subscribe and don't miss what comes next, because not every story ends with a warning.